What is up, problem solvers? Got another one for you. We know these indescript black boxes. Oh, let's see which one this is. Okay. So, real quick. I noticed some similarities on some beard combs and some trainers that were on Amazon. So this was on Amazon. This was on eBay. This was AliExpress. We have another one over here that's eBay. This was Amazon. So these two were trying to figure out the sub $25 and $30 price points on Amazon. This, I saw a beard comb for 20 bucks and had to check it out. Ended up really liking this one. Noticing some very similar things between a bunch of these. So we'll get more into that in a later video. I might do this unboxing, another unboxing, and then we'll make a third part. Gonna put a bunch of these videos out at the same time. Anyway, so obviously these handle scales and these handle scales are the same thing. One of the other ones I ordered, so it's this exact same one, but with dual colored handles with red and black instead of just the blue, because I liked it. I've been throwing this one in my truck. I wanted to keep one. I have a weird fascination with combs. Maybe it comes from having the switchblade combs as a kid and the cheap Balisong combs over the years, the cheap Chinese kind of copy stuff that we've all seen. I don't know. I'm fascinated by them. I love trainers. I like Balisongs. I have a beard. I like to use a comb on it. Makes sense that I can mix a beard comb and a Balisong together out of convenience. I have a trainer, but I also have something I can use as a comb. So I'm highly fascinated by these. So, like I said, this was off Amazon. This was off Amazon. This is a trainer, as well as this is the same thing, but a beard comb in a slightly different color. This one came with bearings. This one came with bearings. So this one came with bushings. The one we're about to look at came with bushings. It's slightly different, but the comb is the same. So there's clearly several companies operating under the same name. I think that's been clearly well established. Whether you're buying it from Amazon or eBay, or this one came from AliExpress. So we'll just unbox this baby real quick. So I have already pulled this out of the box and played with it. It came with bushings. This thing is phenomenal. It sounds great. It feels good. This is already my favorite trainer slash beard comb. Anything I've touched so far in the $30 price point. So we'll talk more about that later, further review. This is probably going to become the beard comb I use when I'm not using a better trainer. I do want to check out some other stuff. I think the one Falcon, they have a beard comb version. I know LDY has a cool beard comb. I'm not really into clones, but I feel like the clone style handles on a beard comb is at least different enough from somebody else's knife that it's not really a clone. So this is about the closest thing to clones you'll ever see me buy. But yeah, I do really enjoy these. There are several models of these that I want to check out, or I have saved in wish lists across multiple platforms. So you're going to definitely see a lot more of these. You're going to see nicer ones from good known makers. You're going to see some random ones I find off, eBay, the internet as a whole, Amazon, AliExpress. We're definitely going to check out a bunch of these. But by far, this has been the best. It feels good in hand. It's slightly slimmer aluminum. It's running on phosphor bronze washers and bushings. It sounds good. This thing is absolutely awesome. The other thing I like about the beard comb trainers is, much like a lot of the trainers that have something here on the bite side of the blade to simulate a live blade, like some sort of tactile feel, this is very, when this hits your hand and you're in the middle of something, you're very aware that you did things wrong, and it gives you a little bit of feedback without cutting you, but there's still a penalty for it. Kind of causes you to stop and reset and realize that you did the trick wrong because you felt the teeth of the comb kind of bite into your finger. So I like that aspect. It makes it not quite a live blade, but there's a little more penalty than your average trainer. I enjoy that. You're still going to see me rock a bunch of trainers because there's a lot of great ones out there I want to check out. But yeah, I just thought I'd share. So about to do another unboxing, another one of these. So this thing does come with the box, a really bad felt kind of pouch. That's trash. Blue thread locker. I don't know that we'll call that Loctite, but we'll call it thread locker. Another Allen key. So this is like 4 of the same exact Allen key. They all come with basically some kind of thread locker or nothing at all, just the Balisong, and just an little L-shaped Allen key, which fits the screwed in Zen pens and your bushings. So, or not your bushings, your pivots to adjust for. And then it comes with a spare set of hardware on this one. So this one's a pretty good deal. I think this thing was like, they're around 30 bucks. The one I bought was 33 because it was free shipping versus buying it and paying shipping. But let's just call it like 35 bucks or under. You know, you're talking phosphor bronze washers, an additional pivot, additional bushings. I mean, it's not terrible. I mean, I don't know how well the tolerances are going to hold up, but, you know, this one's more trainer / beard comb than beat the heck out of it trainer using. You know, this is throw in your pocket when you're out running around, not the one you pull out and practice learning new tricks with at the house. This is throw in your pocket. You have a Bali trainer on you, but you also got a comb. You can go about your daily life. And then when you get home, you can pick up your, you know, your Volp or your Canyon or, you know, squid trainer or whatever, right? And not one, risk losing something expensive because it fell out of your back pocket. But also it's a comb. It doesn't look like a knife. So it's going to be very public friendly. So I have some ideas. You're seeing me buy a lot of Balisongs because, one, I really enjoy them as someone who's just gotten started in the knife making adventures. You know, fixed blades, chef knives, folding knives, Balisongs. There's a lot of things I want to make. If you follow my other stuff, we do some jewelry. We make knife sheaths out of Kydex. We make stuff out of leather. We make some holsters. We make a lot of random stuff. I'm just very much... I just run with my autism and whatever. I have a lot of ideas, though. I have probably 2 or 3 ideas I want to try on some customs and on some productions when it comes to Balis. So I'm really trying to check out a lot of stuff in multiple price points. There's like probably 6 things from the Balis I want to check out. I want to check out the Zenith. Squid has multiple designs. For those that I maybe don't know, I've been into knives since I was like 10. My dad got me into it. He was big into knives and guns. I really took to the knives. It spoke to my autism. It's kind of been my thing ever since. As I got older into my college and working years, I went from carrying Kershaws and Spydercos and buck knives to, you know, an Emerson and Striders and checking out Microtechs, and I've really evolved through knives, but I've also kind of gotten my folding pocket knife collection to a point where I'm pretty content. And outside of a couple of customs, outside of wanting some things from some buddies who are fellow makers and wanting some of their designs, there's a couple of local guys that I know that I want 1 or 2 of their knives because they're friends. I like their designs. I just haven't gotten around to getting one yet. So as we start to make new things, it hit me that I had some ideas that I hadn't seen. Obviously, the beard comb has been done, but I had an idea for it that was a little different. Some ideas for some public-friendly stuff. Yeah, some things that kind of, if you know our brand, that I want to incorporate into our sort of branding along with the Balisong stuff, which I think would be fun for non-Balisong people. Even the combs, I think, are fun. You know, my buddies with beards would still enjoy these even if they're not Balisong people, because it's a fun beard comb or a hair comb. You don't have to have a beard to use one of these. You have to have hair, right? But yeah, that's it. Just thought I'd share that. More unboxings. We'll get some flipping content with this here in a little while. All right, I guess let's run 2 or 3 tricks. We'll pause real quick. All right, let's see if we can do this in frame. All right, basic flip. We got latch drop, easy stuff. Let's try. Rolls over pretty good. Just do a wrist pass. Yep, does a wrist pass good. Yep. Oh, let's see. Ice pick does it great. Oh, what about a fan? I think that's more me than anything. I need to practice that one. So, yeah, I think all in all, yeah, I mean, it's a little light in comparison to the one I was flipping with the weights in it, but I kind of prefer that. I think the other one's a little too heavy, the green one that we looked at before. So, yeah, we're just going to kind of progress, you know. I come from an era where it was more about getting it slow and technical than the fast, flowy flipping of these days. So I got a lot of catching up and learning to do, a lot of new tricks to learn. I'm just going to try and document it, you know, the stuff I get, the tricks I learn. I think at some point what we'll do is we'll do a quick little video, and I'll try and show the tricks I know. And then as we learn new tricks, we'll just make a video of breaking it down slow as I'm trying to figure it out. So right now, you know, the thumb rollover, I've always done it and the knife goes flying. So right now I'm just really trying to master the thumb rollover. And it seems like this one, you know, I need to get that whole trick fluid. But I heard somebody say if you can't do it slow, you're definitely not going to be able to do it fast. So I'm just trying to break the trick apart, do it slow, master each piece at a time, get the muscle movement down so that as you do a trick, it becomes where you don't have to think about it. So anyway, thought I'd share this one. We got some others to check out. Y'all have a good one.